All right, everyone. This is an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy readings for everybody. It's about the full moon in Gemini. What a great way to round out the month of November. Okay. Just about to do your December reading starting on Sunday. But I'll tell you what. This energy, this full moon, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It makes everything understandable. You're smarter under this, emotionally and mentally smarter under this moon. But I said it's a double-edged sword. You got to be careful. Okay, it's a bit of that check yourself before you wreck yourself kind of energy, right? Things on one hand, on the plus side, things that maybe you had a hard time grasping or figuring out will make sense. You'll figure it out under this energy. Again, you're smarter, right? But also we have to be careful. Because, you know, what we call around here devil energy, static energy, junk food energy, things like that are very easy, always under any circumstance are very easy to believe, very easy to kind of go with. That'll be even easier under this energy as well. So let's just keep that in mind. And keep in mind also that the runners, the incoming energy that I'm pulling on for this reading, are also going to be a little emotionally and well, ego-wise anyway, brain-wise smarter too. Mostly emotionally smarter on their side, I think. But we'll see. Anyway, I got a pre-shuffle here. All right? We'll talk about, we'll get to the runner. We'll talk about you in this pre-shuffle. I kind of already covered it. It's pretty much already here. Here, I'll break tradition, skip the intro about how it's timeless, general reading and all that. Let's just get to it. Okay? The moon, well, we're pulling on the moon, right? The world crossed by the moon. All right? Under this energy, things that normally puzzle you, are hidden from you, are hidden from view, make sense. Under this energy, the most powerful card I can pull. And it's a very good thing. It's a very auspicious card. That means really good. It's a really good thing. But, okay, yeah, the Tower. You have the power with these things you understand to tear things down and realign your course. Pick a new course of action because you understand something now you didn't understand before. This applies to you and the incoming energy. Yeah, charge forward. Proof of it, the Chariot with the Tower. But be careful, right? Check yourself. Five of Swords. Make sure you apply a little bit of extra logic here, okay? And you're not just acting on impulse. The King of Wands, or acting out of ego, or acting on a whim, or whatever. Be careful about that. All right? And there's that Queen of Cups. Now, and where it pertains to the runners, emotionally, they become very aware. They figure out a lot of their emotions in this, and it's why a lot of the readings leading up to this have been coming out the way they did. Especially that Mars reading. Remember the Mars reading? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they get it. They understand it. But for you, I want you to know you're going to figure out some things too. Before you go charging forward here, because this is lasting changes, just give it a check. Make sure it's not a false victory, okay? Because that's in there. All right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. First card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? Pulling on the incoming energy, give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of the full moon in Gemini. Ooh, the smart moon. Ooh, how about that? All right, here we go. You're going to be a great problem solver under this energy. Probably might want to try a puzzle. You'll figure that stuff out too. It has that kind of effect, especially it's amplified a bit this year with the surrounding energies around it. All right, let's go. All right. Why the fuck are we here? Well, Two Swords. Well, I think about it. It's a crossroads. Somebody here is figuring out their feelings. The Queen of Cups, bookending the world, crossed by the moon. Everything I talked about in the pre-shuffle. It's a crossroads. Somebody here has figured something out, but once you figured out something, now what? Right? Now it means if you figured something out, it means you got it wrong before maybe, or didn't know. In their case, I think they got it wrong before, but now there's two truths. There's the truth I used to believe and the truth I now believe. It's a crossroads. Okay, good. Well, let them sit there at the crossroads then. What comes after the cut? Is there forward movement? Is there no movement? Is there no card? Maybe there's no card at all. No, there is. It's the Five of Pentacles. It's a loss energy feeling. It's somebody here who figures out that they're going to have to lose something to gain something. It's that old adage in business, you've got to spend money to make money. Okay? We'll put it that way. So, somebody here, yeah, they figured out their feelings. Queen of Cups holds the Ace of Cups, gives the full cup. But what does that cost them? That's the crossroads. Okay, let's shuffle the deck. Final shuffle. Let's get a reading. Let's do it. Give me a soulmate cycle with the influence of the full moon in Gemini. Oh boy. All right. Okay. That's it. Won't let me shuffle no more. Let's do it. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. Very similar looking card to the Two of Swords, isn't it? It's the Two of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. Well, somebody's definitely acting on something here. Something. I don't know. What's fueling this? Four of Swords. The thought of doing nothing here is unacceptable to this person. Okay? The thought of doing nothing about what they figure out is unacceptable. All right? The intention's being set. All right, I got to do something. I've been sitting on my ass too long. Okay. Ratings on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person's behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. There's the hidden energy, message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses, which I hope after Thanksgiving are still sweet asses. You didn't eat too much. I hope there's a link for an extended in the description. I'm pretty sure there will be. All right, we'll see. Let's go. Let's see what we get here. Energy around your connection. I hesitated. I knew it was something. I hesitated. I don't want to do it. In my mind, it was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's the devil. The energy around your connection it's carnal on some level. It's it's not obsession. It's not an obsession. It's carnal. That's the only way I could describe it. Somebody here, your connection poses a problem. It's trouble. It looks really good. They've figured it out, but I don't know that they figured quite out correctly. I don't know if they figured it out correctly. I'm gonna have to clarify that. That's powerful. That's very powerful. Could be a soul contract being called in, but that's a given. Now that's a cop-out. I mean, yeah, that energy is there, but that would be a cop-out if that's all I said about it. I'm gonna put a pin in that for right now. How are they behaving in the 3D? We need to learn more. Two of Swords. A very card right there at a crossroads. At a crossroads. This connection poses a problem. I get that. I get it here. It's triggering them. Okay? Someone, now it could be, roles can be reversed. It could be you that's getting triggered under this because you figure some things out. Somebody getting triggered here. All right? Big time. All their inner demons, all their inner fears, all their whatever. But they really feel like doing nothing here is unacceptable. Okay. Here's their soul. It bookends that devil. The High Priestess, yeah. Yeah, they're feeling this. They pushed it down and pushed it down, and it's there. It's become the connection to this person, whoever this is, has become toxic because they've pushed it down too long. They've just not expressed the emotions. I think the emotions all come out at once. That's why it feels carnal to me. Okay, all right. Let's talk to the universe. What's the universe want to tell us? It's red with the devil. Queen of Swords, yeah. Cold. It's a cold energy here. It's a cold, well, I could call it a cold, hard truth. It's the Queen of Truth, yeah. But it's a tough pill to swallow. It's just crazy. What's the final outcome? What's red with the Two of Swords? The Fool. Yeah, they just go for it. I said doing nothing's not an option. Yeah, they just go for it. The cards I definitely want to clarify are these two. Those are the two I want to get more information on before I open my big mouth. Okay? All right, let's go. All right. The devil. Tell me about the devil. I'm going to focus on this. This is some crazy energy. I love readings like this where I'm taken aback. Normally I'm pretty quick read. You know, I get it. I know what it is. By the time it hits the table, I already know what I'm going to say. Because I know what I feel off of it, and I can translate it pretty quick. No, not this. This is different. I like it. I like a challenge. All right, the devil. It's like your connection's like a book that they can't put down. That's the obsession angle. But it's actually, your connections become toxic to them. That's why they have to do something. And that's one of the things I think they probably figure out. But it does put them at a crossroads here. Why is the devil here? And don't give me the devil. All right. That really pissed me off. I got devil on top of devil here. I didn't. I got the Knight of Wands. The energy that I feel, I'll correct myself. I always do if I make a mistake. It's not really a mistake, but it's just a different interpretation, different angle. I'll correct myself on the obsession portion of this energy. It's urgency, right? Imagine you really got to take a piss. I mean, you really got to go. You're in line at the grocery store. You know you're not going to be home for 20 minutes. You can't get out of line because there's no one with you to watch your groceries, and you really got to go. It's starting to come out. You peed a little. That's what's there, okay? Which means the High Priestess energy is flowing here. Nobody keeping it under the carpet. Nobody sweeping it here. It's flowing. It's active. And it's really putting them at a crossroads. Big time. Okay. All right. What's on top? Tower. See? That's when you don't pee a little in the line at the grocery store. It all comes out. And you hope nobody sees it dripping down your leg. Yeah. The tower. It's explosive. It's just, I mean, it is. I mean, literally, I already said that anyway before. I mean, it's just massive amount of energy. And I still don't fully understand why. Why is the tower here? Queen of Wands. Oh, they're going to have to show how they feel. They can't hide it. They can't. The tower fell on the head of the Queen of Wands, who can normally just block it out, push it back. Again, we have pushing it back here, which they can't do. They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to act out of character. One of the things they figured out is they're not going to be. It's like this. It's like somebody the cold hard truth is that somebody figured out if they're going to be with you, if they're going to come your way or go toward anything that feels like this connection, they can't be who they were. They can't stay who they were. Remember, we had the world up there in the pre-shuffle. Energy's always in layers. The world is new energy. So again, that's what it comes down to. I don't know why it's creating a devil type energy, but as I pull one more card, the universe says, wait till you get here, Steve, with a High Priestess. I'll just throw it right there. Wait till we get here. Okay, well, we got to work our way to it. All right. Two of Swords. Why is it here? Tell me about this crossroads in their life. What's it about? Yeah, I bet it does put them at a crossroads. I bet. Uh-huh. I bet. Okay. All right. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. It's a bit of a stopped energy in a way. It's a bit of a now what do I do? Okay? Somebody here's been spinning their wheels a long time. And it's just an energy. It just feels like a now what do I do? It's sort of like they know that they can't sit here at the crossroads. They can't. And it's that reliable aspect of the Knight of Pentacles. It's a reliable energy. What's on top? The Queen of Swords. That ties us back over here. This whole reading is a giant feedback loop. Loop, 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 loop. Well, there's two truths here. There's only one that matters. Can I put it that way? She only holding one Ace of Swords. There's two Ace of Swords there. There's only one that matters. But I think one poses a problem. Why is the Queen of Swords here? The Seven of Wands. Okay. That's why we have kind of a stopped energy here. Somebody wishes it would all go away. They wish they could just hide. Oh, I bet they do. With Mars and Sagittarius right now, and wish it in this full moon energy, making them understand things they never really got before. I mean, they may have gotten it before a little bit. Yeah, I love them, but like that kind of thing, but not like this. Yeah, they wish they could hide. They wish they could just go, they wish it would go away. The whole thing makes them feel very defensive because they can't stay who they are. But who they are is never who they really were. Who they really were, they were pushing back in the soul here. Tell me about the high priestess. Universe says, I try to get more information here. It says, wait till you get to the high priestess. Okay, well, high priestess. I love readings like this. Ah, fun. Level 11 out of 10. It really is. This is tricky energy. This is tricky energy. Be careful who you're getting your full moon and Gemini readings from, because this is tricky. I'm a pretty high level energy reader, and this is hard for me. Okay? This is tough. This is not cut and dry. The surface energy is cut and dry. Yeah. The pre-shuffle, piece of cake. You go deeper, it's not a piece of cake, it's anything but. And you can see the feedback loops here. The Queen of Swords tying, the High Priestess tying. Oh, man. I hope we don't see another devil. All right, the High Priestess. Tell me about it. All right, the Eight of Cups is the environmental energy around it. It's normally, I would say, it takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups. They're walking away from something, walking toward their 9 cups. Normally, I would say that. In this particular case here, they're being pushed by a force higher than them, a power greater than them, a higher power, if you will. It's one of those moons. It is. That just, she's being dragged out by the undertow here of the tide more than anything else. What's on top? Wow. God's source, the universe itself, judgment. It is a wake-up call energy again. Archangel Gabriel making a return. Something higher than them. So this is why this reading is tough. Something bigger than who they are has woken their ass up. And when I say ass, I mean soul. Woken their soul up. Judgment, why is it here? The Ten of Cups. A little dose of reality, okay, with the Ten of Cups here. Why is it woken them up? Somebody here has a little dose of reality about what actual happiness feels like, and they don't like it. It drives them crazy, and that's where the devil comes in, right? That's what triggers them. Because they're being woken up, they're being shown right now what happiness really feels like, okay? That is the best way I can interpret that energy. And I'm not going to confuse it with a bunch of car analogies. I'm just going to leave it there. They are being shown, they are feeling under this moon what true happiness feels like. And it's triggering them because it means, whoops, let me put these back. It means, again, 2 Ace of Swords, they got it wrong. And there's only one truth that matters here. That's why they wish they could run away. Because in order to get this, and they'd like to keep this feeling. That's one of their realizations. Okay? They'd like to keep this. That's what they figure out here. That's what they now understand. But in order to keep this, they can't behave the way they normally behave. They're going to have to come in and be open. And it triggers them. Tower on top of devil. Devil's tower. Like a motherfucker. That's a powerful energy, the devil and the tower together. It means different things in different contexts. But I understand now why we got a fool here. Major Arcana right here. Major, major, major. And the definitely matters in that triangle right there. Let's talk about the Queen of Swords, because she came up here. What is this? I mean, there's only one truth that matters. That's where it came in there. They know exactly what they want to do. If I want to keep feeling this way, I got to go over here. And actually, part of this happiness is carnal. In other words, they get horny, right? I mean, they're hot for you. There's no doubt. There's attraction. That's one of the energies around the Queen of Wands. But in order, the universe, God's source, the universe itself, Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet, hey, wakey, wakey, here's what happiness feels like. Part of it in there, part of that happiness is rather orgasmic, I don't mind telling you. All right? It's there. All right. Queen of Swords. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Queen of Swords. You know, Flem the Parrot is here. He's just been very quiet. He's on the edge of his perch listening to this reading. Unreal. All right. Maybe he get excited because his soulmate cockatoo is also carnal for him. I don't know. Let's go. Why is the Queen of Swords here? What do you want to tell me, universe? What is this? You brought it up twice. Yeah, the cold, hard truth. It's crossed by 5 cups. What's fueling that? And there's our 8 cups. These are tied together for sure. And we know they are because the High Priestess is here. Another feedback loop. On top of that, I've got the 8 of Cups crossing the High Priestess. The whole reading is tied together. It's all one big massive energy. Imagine a giant knot and someone says, untie that. That's what I'm doing for you in real time. I'm untying a giant knot. Okay? It's like, I should get a Boy Scout badge for this. There's that 8 cups fueling the 5 of Cups. Somebody knows that they've got to walk away from something. They've got to walk away from the way they were or whatever. And again, it actually creates a somber effect. But they actually want to at the same time. They see some victory in it because there's the Fool. And that's our final outcome. And these cards lead into that. The whole reading is fucking tying together. What's on top? The King of Cups. Yeah, they can't. What did I say? I'll take this. Just move this over here. They can't stay the same. This King of Cups is red with the Tower. This scares the shit out of them. These feelings that they have for you under this energy with the understanding of, hey, this is what real happiness feels like. You like that? You want some more of it? You got to go toward this, right? It freaks them out. I'm just telling you, it does. But it can't be ignored. And they know that when they reach this crossroads, there's only one way to go, right? Why's King of Cups here? The Hangman. It's red. Well, I mean, taking it literally, it's red with the Queen of Wands. They got a new perspective on this. They can't be like that anymore. Backs up my read on that. But beyond that, why is the King of Cups here? The Hangman. Again, this person here is getting shown what real happiness feels like. It puts them at a crossroads. It puts them on the fence. This is almost a frozen energy in a way with someone who actually wants to go forward. But it's sort of like if you ever have one of those dreams where you're paralyzed with fear, you're so afraid you can't even scream, like the sound won't come out of your mouth. It's a dream a lot of people have sometimes. Usually they're being attacked in the dream or something, where you're so terrified that you can't even scream. You're trying, but there's no sound coming out. It's that kind of energy is there. Okay? All right. Yeah, I imagine it is terrifying. This is a bit of a magic trick. It's a bit of a spell. The universe here on these, because they're karmic debt, it all ties to whatever your karmic debt is. What you're going to get shown under this full moon energy, which is a couple of weeks long. You know, it lasts a little while. It peaks at the full moon, and it comes in a few days before it, and it lasts for a couple of weeks. And their karmic debt is to be vulnerable. So they're being shown how wonderful it feels when you are. And it's got to be pretty freaky for them. It's pretty freaky for me to pull this reading, I'm telling you. Okay, Fool, final outcome. Talk to me. So they take a leap of faith. They go for it. That explains why there's no option. Standing still is not an option. Because we had that, what was it? The 4 of Swords with the 2 of Wands here. The crossroads isn't going to last long. All right, let's go. Fool. Tell me about it. Jesus. I'm unraveling a giant knot in real time on video in front of thousands of people. I must be crazy. Okay. The Fool, I am, but I tell you, if you care what people think, YouTube is not for you. It's fortunate that I really don't care. Some people watching are going to think this is the shittiest reading they ever saw. And I think, personally I think I've pulled a miracle out of my ass here, because this is tough energy. The universe doesn't give you anything you can't handle. You know, God, source, the universe, whatever, doesn't send you anything you can't handle. It seems to think I can handle some crazy shit, because it sends me the Leo soap opera, which is a very unique energy, and it sends me this type of stuff. And all of the readings that have led up to this, including this one, explain why the Leo soap opera person is now finally making some moves. It all ties together. It all starting to make sense on that front even. Why is the Fool here? Oh, come on. Give me a damn. Okay. All right. Finally. What the hell? You got to get to the cards, Steve. Fine. It's crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just something here. They want to keep that feeling. This is a soul nurturing energy, right? They want to keep this. They've got to go toward you. It's just saying they're coming toward you because you're the source of this wonderful feeling. And it is. I don't even want to touch that card too much. Damn it. Touch that card too many times, I'm going to need new underwear before the end of the reading. What's going on? What's on top? Six of Swords. Yeah. What did I just say? I mean, it's you know, they're coming. I mean, it just is. There's only one way to go. Red with the Queen of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here? Yeah, the Queen of Cups. There you go. And this wanted to come out with it, the Seven of Cups. Somebody choosing the red one. Look, she wearing red. They usually choose the gold one, which is running from you. And now they're choosing the red one. Somebody here, there's their Queen of Cups. They're coming right for you. Coming right in. And with these feelings, they want to keep that going. They're making a different choice. And as the Queen of Cups is red with the Seven of Wands, based on what I said over here, which is tied with the Queen of Swords, tied to the Queen of Swords. Again, this whole reading is like a knot. Yeah, they wish they could run and hide. This isn't somebody standing up and fighting. It's not. It's not. It's not somebody who thinks they have the high ground. It's somebody who wishes they could hide. Okay? You know. Wow. Okay. So, there you go. On that front, they're figuring it out here. Let's go 3 more cards from the universe. See what else it wants to tell you before I go pull some wicked voodoo on a devil in your connection. I'm going to pull the shit out of your connection with the devil from their angle and see how that plays out, because I got a devil's tower here in your connection. Why is the devil here? A tower. Okay, that's the answer. It's jeez. Wow. All right, what else you want to tell my viewers before I go pull some wicked voodoo? I also want to pull on, I don't want to pull on that. Well, I got lots of spare underwear around. I suppose I can. I'll pull on this energy over here, the soul energy too. All right, 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. What else you want to tell my viewers? What else you want to tell them? King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. There's an 8 of Cups again. It was crossing here. It was crossing somewhere. It was fueling what was crossing here. And a 2 of Pentacles. After a long, it sounds like I feel like an old storyteller reading this energy to you. After a long wait, somebody has finally made a goddamn decision. Okay? They feel forced to make this decision. Maybe by a great horned owl with a sword, which would really kind of make me make a decision. I'll tell you what. Somebody feels forced to make a decision here. They can't sit in one place. And I can dig it. That's a lot of draw here. And this feeling is very nice. They want that. They want to retain that. The conversation, as I've told you in recent readings, all my readings tie together, so I'm just following the energy. Yep, the communication is a bit swordsy, but it is getting more and more truthful as we move through the energy. It's not as bullshitty as far as, because this person here, one of the things they truly understand is what's wrong with their character. Okay? They know that they can't be this character. This is not who they are. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, phony ass shit. It's not who they are. Who they really are lives in the soul, and that is emerging. Archangel Gabriel woke it up. Okay? Archangel Gabriel frequency of energy anyway. You can put the action figure to it if you want. But they are coming. I'm going to do something I rarely do. I'm going to clarify this 8 of Cups, because I know not everybody goes to the extended, and I don't like to, I hate people that, or I hate, that's not the right word. I dislike people that hold the reading hostage for the extended. I'm not going to do that. I never do that. I give you the full reading here. If you want the extended, you go get it. It's fine. And we sit down for a good hour in there and talk about all this shit. But I'm going to clarify the 8 of Cups here. because I've already talked about it, but they are coming towards you. Then they, you know, again, it's cost of doing business. I think they realize they've got to leave something behind in order to do it. For a good number of you, I think there's people on their side that don't want them anywhere near you. Okay? And if this is a new soulmate, it's possible you work with them. And it's a bad idea for them to come towards you. It costs them something. Whoever this energy is to you, it costs them something to come towards you. Okay? And open up. But they want to retain this feeling. Tell me about the Eight of Cups real quick before we go here. Real quick. Real quick like. I just want to, yeah. It's something that they have to do. It's a Hierophant energy around it, okay? On the one side, a lot of them might be married or whatever. Something about the long-term, something that's been long-term in their life has to go, okay? It could just be the way they behave. It could be. Oh, but if they're married or in a relationship, it definitely costs them something to come towards you. That's the environmental energy, that Hierophant. What's on top? Yeah, the Emperor. Somebody, is it a control aspect? I think it is. Why is the Emperor here? Yeah, the Page of Wands. Somebody's pulling up the big boy, big girl pants here, tired of sitting on the Papazon chair by themselves. Even though we got a name brand vibrator there in his hand, nobody coming. No, literally and figuratively. Nobody showing up. He's sitting by himself. So at the end of the day here, they're taking this, it's my party girl energy. They're just taking a chance. They're taking a chance because they want to keep feeling this. It's the same reason the party girl goes to parties. She likes this feeling right here. Only she's smart enough not to wear underwear. That's your reading. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. We're going to go to town on a Devil's Tower in your connection. And we're going to dig in over here. See what Archangel Gabriel's horn has to say. This person. And we'll find out what this all means to you. I'll pull on you for the full moon. I'll open it that way. Get some contrast. Alright? That's your reading. And we'll do a pyramid and all that stuff. Anyway. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Alright. Good luck.